Hello, and welcome to me. So, I know I have a couple of videos already uploaded, and we've talked about a couple of different things, but I haven't done a video in a while. So, for the ones that are new to my YouTube channel, my name is Katie, and I'm a 41-year-old mom of four living in Omaha. Been born and raised in Omaha. However, I struggle both physically and mentally each and every day. I don't know if this will be your type of blog or your channel, but I want to express the stuff that I go through because I don't feel like enough people are sharing or talking about it or openly willing to discuss what is going on up here. And I feel with certain things that have gone on, we need more exploration and expertation and talking and conversations about mental health and physical pain. Fibromyalgia is a diagnosis where it affects your whole body and you're constantly in pain and on fire, and it's not something that you can see. And a lot of people are saying, no, it's just in your head. But honey, it's not in my head. It's not something that I can control or predict um, or know. You know, I can have good days. I can have bad days. I can go several days without anything in my way. You know, um, I tell everybody like I don't want to plan activities or events, a week or a month down the road because I don't know what's going to happen. So if I pick up the phone last minute of that day, my bad. I'm trying to, there's a glare right there. But anyway, let me just put my head there. Um, I physically and mentally cannot do anything until that morning that I wake up, until I spend an hour minimum of trying to get out of bed. God forbid that if I have to get up out of bed and run to the bathroom and you can hear me screaming and crying because it hurts so bad because, it's either lay there and hold, you know, until I can physically get up and move or something, or I physically have to just rush and hurry up, jump out of bed, and then just deal with the pain. And the stiffness. Oh my god. The stiffness that, like, just kinda sits in your joints, and it just makes it even harder. Oh my god. Like I said in the description, I don't recommend this for my worst enemy. I don't have any enemies. I mean, I'm 41 years old. I hope I don't have any enemies. I hope I don't have anybody that, you know, whatever. That's a whole nother show. That's going to be a whole nother video on hatred and people that want to backlash you and all that kind of stuff. Um, the other thing, the mental health, I've been dealing with that since I was a teenager. And knowing that I have depression, I'm bipolar, I have lived with it for many years, I know when I need a timeout. And yes, I will be the first one to tell you that I am the only adult that I can imagine, and leave me a comment. Tell me, "Hey, I'm another adult that will send myself to timeout." But you know, I put myself in timeout. I will send myself upstairs to my craft room. I will lock the door. I will take my phone and I will put Spotify on. I will blare my music. I will sing along. And that's that's when it's kind of an indicator for everybody that's around me. Mom needs time or Katie needs time. Um, but lately, you guys would be so proud of me, okay? Lately, I'm like, no, you guys can just leave me the hell alone. Like, I shouldn't have to go lock myself and put myself in timeout just that way I can get 5 minutes to myself. Don't come at me and be like, what's for dinner? The last time I checked, my kids were taught from day one on how to get up and go cook. Like, I might be their mom, but I'm not their maid, you know? Don't, oops, don't come and be like, well, this, and this needs to be done. The last time I checked, everybody that lives in my house is a team player. And when a team player is not willing to put the effort or the time in to do their part on the team, they get benched or they need to be transferred out to a different team. Like, I don't know a whole lot about sports. I'm not going to try to pretend that I do know a lot about sports. And I would hope that's exactly how it would play out. But I will call them back. But here is an update on what's been going on since the last video I've done. Because I know I've talked about this 1,000 times. Okay. Jeremy got into a car accident. So we are down just to my vehicle. It was so bad to where I could have lost him. Okay. My daughter recognized that she needed to go back to regular high school, even though the program that we got her into is not technically a regular high school. It's a um, multiple pathways independent program. So sorry about the dog. Rocky, get down. Get down. But anyway, she's like, "Nope, I need to go back to school, mom." So we got her set up. She's actually going to do the orientation class Thursday. And then she will be down at the independent studies program down at the Omaha Tech building. Um, which that's the program that I was trying to get her into all along. And then once she earns 2 credits there, she'll be able to go to Accelerate, which is a another level or step within the multiple pathways program and settings. Um, my whole entire left side from the bottom of my foot all the way up my leg, into my hip and my lower back. Um, People would say it's my sciatic nerve, which I'm not going to lie. I know I was having knee problems prior to me having my foot surgery last November. But however, we, um, it seems like foot healed, had surgery, a couple of months went by, and then bam, knee started bothering me. My hip started bothering me. I can't put weight on that side of my body. I can't lay on that side of my body because instantaneously, it's like somebody threw a pile of rocks onto my body. Um, so I sent my message to my doctor, and we are going to MRI it. We're going to MRI my knee, basically the whole leg and lower lumbar spinal area. My foot doctor says that my surgery was a failure and that either the way that the nerve healed, it could be bunched up or it could have grew back, and then that's putting more pressure onto my nerves. So she wants to go back in and basically redo it. Um, but I don't know if I really wanna go back down that road with surgery again. And I did go back to therapy, found a really nice lady. It was like sitting in a room with your best friend having a conversation. She wasn't doing this behind a computer screen, typing everything out. She wasn't asking me stupid, repetitive questions. Um, she wasn't sitting there behind her notepad and pen. Um, sorry. Um, I mean, she was like, I would be talking about something and she would ask me questions and she would be like, "Well, how do you feel?" And she would give me feedback. Like, I loved her, and then she told me that she took another position and that she could finish up with me for 2 weeks, and then I'd have to find somebody else again. So, with therapy-wise, in my area, I don't know how well you guys are with therapy and med management and mental health in your area, which I'm pretty sure that it's shitty everywhere. Um, which doesn't make sense because we have a enormous problem with mental health right now, and they should be giving people money. To be honest, like, hello, we need therapists. We need people to come and stuff like that to become therapists. But I'm going to be getting ready to go back to the foot doctor today. She might actually do another injection in my foot, which helps with the pain for a little while. But sometimes it even comes back worse once it wears off. So I don't know if I even want her to do the injection in my foot. But I really want to start doing some crafts on here. I feel that while I craft and listen to music, and I'm gonna actually start uploading some videos on my YouTube channel of my vendor events. I met this terrific lady. I was just scrolling through Facebook. She is in charge of this group here, if you can see it. Um, Handcrafted Omaha. Anyway, she has planned out numerous events. She's been doing this for numerous amounts of years, and she is a lovely lady, and she has become one of my dearest friends right now. She knows what I go through. She knows what I wanted to do. She's given me helpful tips and ideas on how to run my business, and I wouldn't know what I would be doing right now if it wasn't for her. She's given me, like, odds and end tasks where I could sit at home and I can do, where I'm not just going stir crazy. Does anybody else go stir crazy like I do with just not doing anything and wishing that you were? Like, I spent all that time going to school and getting 2 degrees, which are pieces of paper in a drawer right now, okay? My schooling is nothing. It doesn't mean nothing, 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 squatta. Like, basically, I recognize that I have a GED. I don't recognize that I have anything else. Even my certificates, um, like my CNA and my Med-Aid are lapsed and inactive, so that doesn't even correspond to me right now, which is sad because I love doing what I did. And I don't know what I would do even if, anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. I try to keep my YouTube channels and my videos to a minimum. I don't wanna completely bore you guys, but fill me up with the comments. Let me know your story because I know I'm not alone, and I want you guys to know that you're not alone in dealing with your struggles or your battles or anything like that. Let me know if you have fibro, if you have arthritis, spondylosis, a bulging disc. I've been told that I have all of it, migraines. So, hit that follow button, stay updated, hit the bell. Let's let's openly discuss our struggles with each other. Okay? Have a good day. Be safe.